But in those two neighborhoods, Roseland and Inglewood, though I'm told they have the most churches. These are predominantly African-American neighborhoods in segregated Chicago on the south side. When you come to Chicago, be not afraid. Go during the day. Come on from Michigan Avenue downtown and roll through the hood. Okay? Get that urban flavor. But the point is that is that they have the most churches, but they have the most crime, the most destabilized families, the most everything. It's unbelievable. I don't know if that's not, I know that it's not a direct correlation, but it's an irony, isn't it? Or is that a paradox? Okay. But do you believe that? Let's close out that verse. It's that, therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe ye receive them, and ye shall receive them. So the things you desire, and you pray on it, and you believe it. You believe that you will receive these things that you want, like a new job, like some abundance, like some cash, like a mate. You want to date Friday night. You know what I'm saying? If do you think you or ye shall receive these things, and you can deal with this recession, and your crummy love life, and your distable family life? But the things you desire, do you think you're going to receive them if you pray and believe them? Do you really believe it? And if you do believe it, then, and if it works for you, why don't you go help somebody who has little faith? Ye who does not believe. Ye who does not believe. Somebody, ye of little faith. If you so sure in your faith, in your conviction, in your belief, then go help somebody who's struggling and during this time of recession. Okay. I started getting emotional. Get up here and you start getting upset when you roll through the hood. Because they don't know no better. See, they don't roll through Bannockburn and Kenilworth. They don't see those neighborhoods up in there. Okay. The King James Version. I'm going to truncate this Bible verse. This is Luke 38, whatever that means. I don't have the Bible. The other one was Mark 11:24. I think I wrote that book years ago in the Bible. Mark 11:24. That was the other one about praying. This is Luke 3. It says Luke 6:38, whatever that means. Because like I said, my Bible's got dust on it. I got this off the computer. It said, "Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, and shaken together, and running over." The prosperity churches, they always quote this one, because they always quote this Bible verse when the pastor wants some money. And y'all be giving it up, man. I know y'all be giving it up, which is in the African American community, which I had to speak that because I'm African American in segregated Chicago. That's my experience. They say that 70% of the money that we give, 70% goes to the church. Church is big business in the black community, the African American community. Man, it's the greatest show on earth. The church, the black church, is the greatest show on earth, and it's the greatest hustle on earth. It does some good for some people, but it's a hustle, baby. I always tell people, with the Bible and this skin tone, I can make 6 figures my first year, and maybe I make 20 grand my 3rd or 4th year. But I don't want to hustle. It's like when I try to sell cars. I don't like hustling people. I just don't like it. But, some people have to be hustled. They got to be pimped. Like they say, you're going to be a pimp or a hoe. Which one? You be pimp or a hoe. So you might as well go on and pimp these people. Or you're going to hoe, be a good hoe. Be a well-paid hoe. That's whore for people who speak the King English. Whore. Hoe is just, the country way of saying whore. Hoe. How. You hoe. But it's really whore, of course. Hoe. Ho, ho, ho. So let me read that Bible verse again. Okay, you think I'm crazy, but read these Bible verses, okay? And I know you want to think about what Mark be smoking, because whatever brand of weed he smoke, I got to get some of that. Whatever you own, man, let me have some of that. I'm happy off of life, man. This is joy. When I do the TV show, this is I want to be a news anchor like Lester Holt, so this is about good as it gets as public access and YouTube. So I'm happy when I'm before the bright lights and the camera and the chroma key, of course. King James Version, Luke 6:38. Give, and it shall be given you. Given you good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So do you believe that even this economic collapse we're in, this recession, depression, that you would continue to give it, whether it's 1%, 5%, 10% of your income? And I'm saying, please don't give it to the church. Please, you give it to me. I know a young lady, she gave like 10% of her income to the church. This woman made good money. You know who you are. She made good money. She gave, good money. And she gave 10% of her income to the church. I said, baby, I pray for you for that kind of money. I come to your house every day and hold your hand in the name of Jesus. Pray. And we have church. Just give me that 10%, man, the kind of money she giving. Woo! There's a lot of women like that. Man, the one that I should have church, man, they're giving up that money, man. Thousands of dollars. I pray for you. I read a couple of scriptures and do a little dance and whatnot and sing a couple of songs. But do you believe that? Do you believe if you give, it will be given back unto you? You know, do you think, tenfold. Do you believe that? Do you believe it? And if you believe it, then go to the poor. Go to the younger people and teach that prosperity to other people. Because what's happened, a lot of people need to be taught prosperity in this time of economic collapse. All of us really, and I should too, I should practice what I preach, is to live below our means. Save the 10, 15, 20%, give 5, 10% away to worthy charities. And live below our means, and don't just try not to keep up with the Joneses and the George Jeffersons in the world with the deluxe apartment in the sky. And really just be happy with what you have. It's okay if you got the good life, it's okay if you want it, but let's not get too stupid.